Welcome back, everyone, to another episode. We are here for another episode of everyone's favorite place to be on a Wednesday morning. Where else would you rather be on the internet on a Wednesday morning, Brandon? But right here at Practice, the show.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of everyone's favorite place to be on a Wednesday evening, Pitch Practice, the show. My name is Mark, and I'm the guy behind the Mental Marketer and the private Facebook group Funnel Building 101. I teach the newest art and science of funnel building to help content creators sell other people's stuff.
Brandon here with BKXX Enterprises, your digital plumber, here to help you hook those funnels up to the internet so you don't miss a lead and fix those leaky digital pipes that you may have. What's up, Mark?
Came through dripping. Drip.
Drip. No drips.
No more dripping. Give us a hashtag.
Drips or bag.
Give us a hashtag where you watch it from in the comments. Boy, what a week it's been so far. Oh my gosh, there's just so much going on. There's an event going on in Las Vegas right now.
I know. I wish I was there.
Yeah, I know. If anyone's out there watching from Vegas, give us a hashtag Vegas in the comments. Let us know how it's going out there with that event. The ClickFunnels Connect event turned out to be pretty big. Did you see that lineup?
Yeah, it was a pretty massive lineup, and that's why I wish I was out there, because there's some pretty heavy hitters out there in the digital marketing space. Just love to connect and network with. Not so much hear them speak, because we've heard them speak dozens of times before, but to just be able to rub elbows, shake hands, and maybe ask them some trade secrets, I guess, to better further the career, and maybe make some connections to get some deals done.
Absolutely. I think that when I think there's just no substitute for those in-person meetups. It's like a reunion, a rekindling, and just a tightening of those bonds that you when you meet people that you've never actually seen in person before. It also coincided with your boy's little meeting, his little mastermind out there.
Not my boy.
Alex Hormozy.
Oh, yeah, I guess you want to call him my boy. Not really my boy, but all right, that's cool.
Yeah, that's your boy. I mean, what, you watched at least a full 8 hours of him pitch.
Oh, I watched the whole thing. I mean, I was on there all day with it, which was ridiculously stupid and probably shouldn't have done it. But I was kind of curious to see how it's done. Funnel hacking to the max, so to speak.
Yeah, that qualifies as him being your boy.
Okay, all right. Well, he's my boy.
A full 3 days of pitching, a full 3 days of a book launch. That's quite a bit. Yeah. Oh man, I think I was really excited last week because the latest training for Offer Lab was that white label webinar.
Mm-hmm.
And I have put together I got the assets. Did you get the assets, or did you happen to take a look at it? Or
I got the assets. I just haven't had a chance to really dive in. I'm kind of working on a cold email campaign myself. I actually bit the bullet. Had a call with one of the closers.io guys because they kind of wrote me in with a podcast type deal, and then like a follow-up call with it, or like even during the call, I was like, what are you doing? It's like, not enough, really. He's like, you just need to get a cold email, go to the site, buy 15 buy 15 email boxes, set up instantly, and just start hammering it. And it's like, all right, that's what I'm gonna do. You told me to do it, I'm gonna do it. So that's what I've been working on. Finally bit the bullet, got that set up, and now I'm just tweaking it and getting the campaign set up. Should have that up and running here by next week because I got to give it time for the emails to warm up a little bit. And then I will be spamming the hell out of these roofers, plumbers, and electricians and telling them that they need to start email marketing because I'll be targeting their Gmails, Yahoo's accounts. And we've talked about that before. You're a business, but you're using a free Gmail account, and it's against terms of services, and it's kind of detrimental to your business because one, email marketing has the best return on investment that there is, especially when it comes to follow up, and two, uh, like showing up and giving somebody a business card with your business name on it at gmail.com is like, don't you have a website? Don't you have a CMS system? Like, don't you have the things in place that make you a legit business owner instead of a fly by night type uh, business with a Gmail account? And yeah, I mean, I know paid email can get expensive. You have a big team, but if every member of your team is supposed to be generating you $300,000 in income on average, I mean, you can afford $75 a year for an email for them. I mean, uh, it's not that big of an
It's
expense.
Yeah, I don't think it's that expensive to turn your Gmail into a customized email address. I think you just upgrade to Google Workspace.
Yeah, Google Workspace, and I give it away for free for a year if you sign up to my Business Growth Accelerator program. So it's kind of a perk of doing business with me, and I set it up for you and make sure everything is hooked up right to the domain so that you end up hitting the inbox when you actually use it. Because I mean, you need a custom domain email anyway, especially when you're using ClickFunnels. Because if you want people to respond back to your email, which you do to help keep it warm and that it's a legit email, so it doesn't end up in the spam box, like you gotta have a Google Workspace or a professional Outlook setup.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got a personalized email address at the Mental Marketer. If you want to send me an email, send it to beep 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 at mentalmarketer.com. That's my email.
Okay, Mark, we all know you don't have professional email.
I do.
I've never seen it.
You'd have it?
No, I got nerdbullninja at gmail.com.
Oh, well, why don't we do it?
We'll cut that part out.
That's no, that's the email that I use, but I have a personalized email. I don't, I don't give it out like I do the Gmail email. But that's the one that I typically, I'll sign up for offers. I'll put that in to register for webinars. But that's not. I've got a professional. Just opt in to one of my funnels, and you'll get. That's where my emails are sent from, and that is the return email. But it is thementalmarketer.com. But you could be Nerdbull Ninja. It could be something else, but yeah, I keep that one. I keep that email inbox. That's the one that I like to keep. You saw how I have my other email less than 400,
Mm-hmm.
and I like to keep that one. Shoot, I don't even think I have one. I don't think I have an unopened email in that email address, but people tend to find it. I think people tend to find that email address, and I typically get solicited from SEO people saying that they have been following my content for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I think when I first started and I would get an email like that, and I was like, oh my, people are noticing me. But now I think I do. I just got I think when you just have a ton of content out there, just a ton of content out there, you just never know where people are finding you from. and all. So now it's like just normal for me to get an offer from some company saying, "Would you like to promote our jewelry?" And I'm like, "Do I seem like a jewelry influencer or what?"
I get those on my Instagram every once in a while. Let's pair and show off our watches. I was like, no, I'm not a watch guy.
Yeah, we'll send you free stuff, but we're starting a campaign. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm all right. I don't know. You ever use it to get some free stuff?
No, I ain't got time for that.
Nah, nah. And cool. And that would kind of lead into what we're going to talk about today a little bit in solo ads. Man, is the stream going too slow? You heard about that widespread outage this week, right?
Yeah, big AWS outage shut down pretty much half the internet. I don't have any problems with your deal.
Oh, okay, because I feel like I'm not streaming as I felt some lag coming in, and that's not typically what I'll see here when we're streaming. But hopefully, yeah, hopefully that AWS hasn't, that AWS problem is over. I know it affected some ClickFunnels websites.
It's kind of surprising since I didn't think ClickFunnels was on AWS. They were on the Cloudflare deal.
Cloudflare.
So, but I do know they host some documents on AWS, like some of their downloads are on AWS. So who knows how integrated they are with it? But hopefully it's fixed soon. It kind of stinks that there's only one or two major cloud solutions that the United States has between AWS and Google. If one goes down, it's going to pretty much take half the internet down with it. And
And that's
it
crazy.
it is, but the way the internet kind of works, like even though AWS hosts a good portion of it, there's other data nodes out there that also stores the information. So it just will end up taking longer for it to kind of traverse the network. Like it'll self correct. It just takes a while to do that.
Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. So, solo ad secrets.
Yep.
Solo ads. I wish I could show my book, but I think it's not with me right now. Um, but you've got your book, and we're going to talk a little bit about solo ads. I fresh from that Offer Lab launch, and the book right there, Solo Ad Secrets. That's a book that's written by Tim Hewitt. Uh,
Hmm.
and that, if you're interested, that book is actually available for free. I think it's free plus shipping, and you can
Hmm.
also get a the audio version as well as the digital version. And that book, and in the presentation from Tim's offer at the Offer Lab launch, he really gave a good overview of how to use solo ads to promote your Offer Lab offers.
Yeah.
Um,
Chapter 30 of the book goes over solo ads for affiliate marketing. And it really isn't any different than what you would do in any type of affiliate marketing deal. You still need the bridge page and it's still message to market, but it is finding that right person with the right list to get the offer out there.
yeah, I think one of the main myths that he busted, because I do remember one of the main myths that he busted was your solo ad campaigns, and actually how to use solo ads. Typically, a lot of people that actually go to use solo ads, they're going for the sell. So, just overview, how does he describe what solo ads are in that book. How does he describe it? What are they? Um, and how does it work? How do solo ads work?
So solo ads is another way of cold email marketing, but it is with a well-known, but it's with a person that has a well-established with
Yeah. y-
you have
Are you there?
your. I'm here, man.
Okay, you were kind of going slow. Am I going slow to you?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you're going slow too. I felt when you were talking, I didn't hear a lot of what you said.
Oh, well, I don't know, man. I got a new internet system here, and I'm cranking out a gig of
I don't
streaming. So
Yeah, I don't know either, but it is a problem. I don't know. Maybe it's just internet connection. Maybe it is AWS, but I don't know. I couldn't tell because I'm not watching it on my phone. You came out clear, but you can. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, got it. You can repeat it again.
okay, so essentially, solo ads are a form of email marketing, to where you're partnering up with somebody with an established list that's already warm. They email them all the time, so they're kind of expecting emails to come from this person. And every once in a while, the individual drops an ad or includes an ad in their email newsletter that they send out. It's also considered integration marketing again because you're partnering with somebody that you may eventually, once your list is big enough, send one of their offers over. But you have to pay. It's not a free thing. You know, typically you're dropping 100 to 200 bucks depending on the size and quality of the list, and it's usually a pay per click deal. Um, but again, with email marketing, it's never dead, and it's a great way to kind of break in and build your list off somebody else's list, as long as the two kind of mesh and combine. If you end up picking the wrong person, you know you're essentially fishing in the wrong pond. You know, you just don't have the right bait to get anything. So that is one of the bad things about solo ads, I guess I could say, if there really are any.
Yeah, yeah. But look at Tim's book. And in Tim's book, he explains that about how the mistakes that are made when people are actually running solo ads. And one of the biggest mistakes that people make is choosing the wrong solo ads vendor. And one of the things that's really important when you are choosing a solo ads vendor is that their audience matches your offer and what you're promoting in their email. And if I remember correctly, it was just so ads were just about leveraging other people's email list
Hmm.
by by letting that person that has an established list, um, include a link from you in one of their email blasts that goes out to their subscriber base or their email list. And I think one of the mistakes that so it can be, I think it can be a really good way to get exposure for your link out to more people, sort of a paid advertisement. And but I think one of the advantages of the solo ads is that you'll come out with a much lower cost per click, a CPC. And I believe that you can get CPCs as low as 40 cents or 45 to 55 cents per click, which when it comes to paying for clicks, and you're paying for clicks on Facebook, it could be a lot more cost. one of the great things that I liked that Tim talked about in that book was when you are doing solo ads. I think some people put a link straight to a landing page, or straight to, let's say, straight to an affiliate offer. And he suggests not doing it that way, but actually using the solo ads not for selling right off, right away, not for sending them directly to an offer, but really utilize it to grow your email list. Grow your email list by, taking those clicks and actually putting a bridge page, of course, between them and that offer. And you want to have yourself a nice 12 to 14 email sequence that talks about whatever that offer was, and also sends them back to the offer to purchase. But the key is that even when those 14, 15 emails are done, you still have a contact on your email list. And I think one of the things that he also recommended was, of course, tracking pixel on the page, tracking, so that what he says is that, for those that don't buy and you've actually got them on the tracking pixel, you're going to create those lookalike audiences in your Facebook ads manager. You familiar with the lookalike audiences?
Yep, perfect for retargeting.
Yep, where it can take that that pixel, and you can actually help your Facebook ad campaign perform better by using those lookalike audiences. Yes, you can't do it custom until you have a certain amount of clicks, but I think you can do a lookalike audience just from some data. So he encourages to use use the solo ads to help your ads perform better, and also to grow your list, and eventually you can put multiple offers in front of that lead that you've gained from a low cost per click, 45 to 50 cents.
That's pretty crazy in this day and age. And I'm totally breaking the cardinal rule of affiliate marketing in the show description, at least on my channels, Facebook and YouTube. I just put the direct link, mainly because I don't have time to come up with an offer and build a bridge page myself to capture um, uh, the contact, so to speak. So forgive me for that, but the link to get the free book is there. But Mark's right. You got to do it right, and we've been taught this time and time again. If you're doing affiliate marketing, you have to make it your own. Like, just stumping for the person's product, buy this, buy this, buy this. Got to give them a reason to buy it. Like, what are you going to do for them once they do buy it? And that's definitely what I do on the ClickFunnels side when I promote that and give it to a small business owner to sign up. I help them implement it. And that's what you got to do. Put your offer, build your offer up around it. Even in the ad itself, when you send it out for your free lead magnet, and then on the page itself, on the thank you page, when you're selling the affiliate thing, tell them what they're going to get if they decide to buy the product you're recommending, and then how it's going to be implemented, and how you're going to help them implement it.
Yes. You running any solo ads?
I thought about it, but I have not. I was close, but I just couldn't bring myself to spend the money and pull the trigger, because just the fear of the unknown, if I was even ready to run one. But I think I'm going to, for the AI chatbot deal. Let's see if I can get to the right people with that. Like I said, I mean, it's pretty much any website can use it, whether it's for e-commerce or service based. But it's just, again, I don't want to be dealing with just anybody. So I'd rather be dealing in any type of service-based business, even if it's not in the home services, but for your dog groomers or your dentist, maybe not so much in the health field because I don't know. I don't think my platform's HIPAA compliant. So dog groomers, landscapers, cleaning people, those are the type of people that would be able to use the software. And so I got to find somebody with that list to then promote the chatbot.
Nice, nice. So if there was if there was a chapter in that book that you want to share with us, or share with someone out there that was interested in solo ads, what chapter would you share?
It would be 13. I mean, I got started with the affiliate marketing, and that's what 13 kind of covers is how to do affiliate marketing with solo ads. And it's just how I explained it earlier. It's building your pre-offer, something that's tangential to the final product. So for me, let's say I have a free guide on email marketing, and one section of the free guide on email marketing talks about solo ads. Well, it just makes sense that the next um, logical step to put somebody down, I was like, dive deeper into that one subsection of email marketing of solo ads. It's like, okay, well, dive into that, and then you push them to um, Tim's book there, and let him teach them solo ads. Like, you know enough to be dangerous, but you don't know enough to really teach it or sell a course because you deal with traditional email marketing as far as newsletters and follow up, right? So solo ads are not your deal. So you just give it to somebody else, right? So that's how I would approach sharing this with somebody looking to get into affiliate marketing and using that as an example. So chapter 13 is a definite read for anybody that is looking to make that additional income and finding a way to get the traffic to their offers.
Ah, okay. So does he mention using solo ads for other marketing?
Yeah, I mean, for your own marketing as well. I mean, it doesn't like solo ads is just a medium, like a medium for message to market, right? It's just another way to get your information out there to a pool of people that may be interested in buying your product.
Sort of like an ad spend.
It's 100% just like an ad spend. It's not like a search ad or PPC type campaign. It's more of a interruption display type, but just in an email box. The things that you have to look out for and kind of fight upstream on is again the person that you're partnering with. How good is their list? What are their open rates? How interactive are they? How good is your ad compared to what that list actually needs? Um, so there's a lot of variables in there that are out of your control, which is kind of the scary part of it, but it's good in the sense that these people are already warmed up to the person sending them the email, so they already trust them, and they trust that they're going to send them something good. If it's really good, they're going to click and figure out.
Okay. Have you stopped talking? You stopped talking, right? Because you're frozen on my side. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Okay, great. Yeah. And what I would say is for anyone out there that's considering or really thinking about running solo ads, Tim in that book has laid out, he's laid out a I think a series of questions that you should ask yourself before choosing a solo ads vendor. And just if I remember correctly, he has laid out a series of questions that you should ask before choosing a solo ads vendor. And I believe he's also included a list of some of his favorite solo ads vendors. So I think if you want to get that list, it is available when you grab a free copy of that book, either the physical copy. I think you can upgrade to an audio version or a digital ebook version as well. but I believe that what he's put together is a book that would help you to navigate through the solo ads excuse me, the solo ads ocean, the ocean of solo ads out there. There's a lot of information out there, some of it good, some of it bad. I think that Tim did a great job of actually not just taking one side of the story, but taking the good and the bad and putting it together in that book. It's a extensive and thick book that covers most everything about solo ads.
Yeah, I mean it's 360 something odd pages. Um, I think he had a little bit of help in writing it. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, there's an extensive list here in the back for vendors. There's Udemy, not Udemy. There's two different ones. Don't get them confused. Spelled with an I instead of an E. Traffic for Me, Jazz Deep, Lead Hero. Um, just a few, and just found another one. $10 solo ads. So that's probably bottom of the barrel type solo ads, but they may work for you. Um, so yeah, check it out.
Yeah. Any other recommendations that he has there?
As far as tracking software and things like that, I mean, that's all in here. I don't want to give it all away because, again, you need to get the book if you want to know the secrets. Okay. But um, everything in here from tracking program, affiliate programs, AI tools, email autoresponders that are recommended. Uh, in here, you got, as you know, if you're in the marketing world, MailChimp, Get Response, Active Campaign. I'm more of a Get Response guy. That was the first email autoresponder that I signed up for. I've since canceled it since I use ClickFunnels. There's no sense of paying for it twice. Constant Contact's a good one and has pretty good delivery rates. I think we talked about that out of this Sell Like Crazy book. But I have yet to have any issues with ClickFunnels and getting delivery done. So that's also a good built-in autoresponder to your main funnel hub / sales funnels.
Absolutely. I think the excuse me, I think the main message is get out there and you know get your hands in it. Just arm yourself with information, arm yourself with some good information, some good advice before going out there and trying to run a solo ad campaign. And there's no better resource than the Solo Ad Secrets book by our good friend Tim Hewitt. I put the link in the description for anyone out there that wants to check it out, where it is available at the at his website. Um, yeah, I've talked about my solo ad experience, before, and how I did. I didn't lose money running solo ads, but it was nail biting for me. So it was a little nail biting for me. But I did, and I did make the that I spent. I grew my list. I've made money from them since that time. But I think I kind of made money. Maybe the not just from the offer that I was selling, but it was in one of those follow-up emails, just getting a good click on one of the links of the offers that I had in that email to yeah. So it did prove to be yeah, it wasn't a negative experience, definitely. I just didn't focus on it. I just never really dug into it that deep, but I was so glad to get more information and get more clarity from it with Tim's book. And I need to find that book. I never lose books. I, oh my gosh. Uh, I probably have it. It's probably right under my nose somewhere.
Well,
Literally.
at least you read it before you lost it.
Yeah, I did. I did. I was starting to read it, but I didn't get all the way through. I think I got through the first couple of chapters, and then man, I just remember I was taking a trip. I don't know if I packed it, and maybe I didn't unpack it. It might be in one of my luggage. It might be in my luggage. Haven't taken a trip lately. So well, yeah, not for not for an event anyway. Not for an event, but I definitely want to get that back. And yeah, and if anyone out there has any questions about it, definitely you can reach out to myself or Brandon. We can get you hooked up with it. Yeah. And yeah, other than that, that sounds like yeah, almost there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything else crazy going on in the marketing world. Again, if you're not out in Vegas, you're
Well,
missing out, like we are.
well, there's not anything going on pretty crazy, but there is some news. Something I noticed, something I saw. Remember, I asked you about this, I think it was 2 weeks ago.
Would you ask me?
I, s- I said, hey, did you see the news about Ty Lopez?
Ah, yeah, Ty Lopez. He got busted.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
He got busted. SEC cracked down on him because he was running a lightweight Ponzi scheme, trying to bring back Radio Shack, and it wasn't working
But,
out too well.
but wait a minute. Did you see that Russell made a video about it?
No, I did not see that video.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Russell made a video about it, and I'm thinking it's like
Is it on YouTube?
I'm think. No, I saw it on his IG. I think I saw it on his IG, and basically what his video was saying was that so many people are quick to rush to judgment, and so he was kind of saying, look, you know, you can bring charges up against anyone for any reason, but everyone is innocent until proven guilty. And I'm feeling like you know what I'm feeling like? I'm feeling like Russell is like, after what he went through, you remember
Yeah.
how he went through that, and everybody just kind of tried to crucify him. And so I think he's feeling a little bit of empathy for Ty Lopez, and I think his business partner Alex Mayer.
Hmm.
Um, and but I don't know. I don't know because I think he's being accused of running a Ponzi scheme. And when you look at a Ponzi scheme, what is a Ponzi scheme? They always run out of money, right? And it's always something to do with investing. They use the money coming in to pay the investors, and
Yeah.
and and they
So
claim.
yeah, they use the new money to pay back the old money, and other other things that were stated was they were taking out large amounts of capital to pay out um, the early investors as well. So it was like funneling up from uh, two different channels, so to speak, which is kind of a big. Well, the first channel is a big no-no. Second channel is kind of so-so, but again, they were trying to take these defunct brick and mortar businesses and try to make them profitable online, and it just wasn't working out. So yeah, he got in trouble. I mean, it is what it is. So kind of sucks. He's going to be living in a garage, instead of.
Well, Well, you can't say he's in trouble yet. They've just it's only brought up charges. So they have not had their day in court yet. So if he hasn't had his day in court yet, we can't really say he's been busted yet. I think like Russell says, everybody deserves their day in court. I think it was just announced. So right now it's just charges. And I happen to follow him on one of my pages, and I see him posting as if nothing
Oh
has
yeah, I do. I see it too. I think I
happened.
follow him.
Huh?
I follow him too. So yeah, he's uh he's just going about his business, walking around his big old mansion there like nothing's wrong.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I thought he kind of disappeared for a few years, but I thought I'd kind of see him coming back a little bit recently. Just I don't know, just jumping on this and I say it like this, I say jumping on this AI bandwagon. But you know what? I think it's kind of hard not to jump on this AI bandwagon. Um, because I think it's just so, I think the AI bandwagon is just so all encompassing now, where pretty soon AI is going to be the bandwagon.
Mm. Yeah, I'm kind of tired of the AI slap already. It's bad, and it's so wasteful too. Like I've tried to generate a couple videos, and I don't know, a month or two ago, we were talking about Gemini and all that kind of stuff, and their VO3, and the video that I tried to do with VO3, um, where the guy ended up flipping you off. I was like, that's how terrible AI is. I said, I wanted a guy, pointing two fingers at subscribe here, and he ends up flipping you off. So it's like, it's junk, it's garbage, and I'd wasted about 50 gallons of water trying to create the video, and I didn't get anything for it. So whatever.
I think that it's like everything. Everything works. It works, but it just depends on how much time you spend trying to do it, make it do what you want to do. Now, if you do it a couple times and then you say, "Oh, I'm frustrated and I'm quit," that doesn't mean it doesn't work. Because I've seen a lot of people lately start to really dive deeper into it, creating AI, uh, AI clones, create more videos. I don't know if you've seen Christine Morel. I think she's doing some, she's more training. I even saw uh what's her name, Eileen Wilder. I've seen I know, Jeff Hunter, and I've seen Kimberly Olsen, who I'd interviewed at the Offer Lab launch, and not to mention yeah, just a myriad of other people, even Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. Do you know they're having another summit in November? And what is it?
AI.
Yep. Yep. It is AI. So if Tony and Dean are gonna do it, it's going mainstream. I saw that and I was like, wow, now Tony and Dean are actually moving towards AI. Yeah, yeah. It's
Well, they're riding the wave, early adopters pushing it out there. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I use it extensively between Gamma, ChatGPT. Um, I don't do the video stuff. I mean, image generation, sure, here and there, but it's a good tool. It's like a calculator. It'll help you crunch some numbers. Do some complex formulas for you, yada yada yada. But don't let it take away from your main skill of being able to actually sit down, pen and paper, write something out, or map something out. So that's all I got on that. Well, we're coming up to it, man. 9 o'clock.
we're at
I
it. We're
got to
at it.
bounce. So
Good
good
talk.
show.
Good.
Get the
And
book. Link in the description. Solo ads, free plus shipping, and go start putting your offers out there.
that's it, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you again next week.